Hi everyone, you're watching JFX, and in this video I'm going to share with you my secret strategy how to trade Forex. It is so easy. You don't need to have any knowledge. You don't need to look for any trend lines for tops and bottoms. It is a strategy where you can start trading in 5 minutes after I will show it to you guys. So we're going to do an example on euro dollar because this is the main pair which I have been trading for years, and that strategy is quite good. So let's look at the screen at the chart, and so tell me please guys, what do you see? Pretty much you can see that the market is of course going down, the market is of course going up and going down again, and for example going down and going up. So you understand that market only goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So and then you're going to ask, so how can I catch the move, right? Where am I supposed to get in? Where am I supposed to sell? How would I know to sell here? How do I know to buy here? Where to look at? What indicators I need or anything I need? Well, I'm telling you that you don't need anything. You don't need any indicators. You need nothing, okay? All you have to do is just to have a look and see. What you notice is that this movement, this is the 30-minute chart, and you have, this is the daily, right? So that's the day, that's day, and that's day. So if you would look at the days, you would notice the movements are happened at some kind of time. You can see, for example, that movement, you can see the bottom here, right, happens around after 9 o'clock. So after 9 o'clock, the market has moved, okay? Then you're going to check it out again. The other day, well, again, after 9 o'clock, so it is around 11 o'clock market moved, right? Then you're checking out again. We have, this is not very nice move, okay? It's moved up, then it moved down somewhere around 4 o'clock. This is my time in my broker. So you need to check out with your broker time, okay? Because we will have different times. Okay, so let's say, fine, this nice move at about 4 o'clock, this move at about 1 o'clock. What time happened this move? So you look at it again, after 8 o'clock, before 9, and after 9 it started to move up. Then you checking out the next day, same. Have you noticed that? Around 9 o'clock. Then you checking out again, this movement happened around 9 o'clock. Okay, this movement happened around 2 a.m. my time again. And then you check it out again. What is happening? Exactly. The market moved sometimes after 9 a.m. And again, this market moved around 3 o'clock. And a good move happened again after 9 a.m. So what you notice, guys, if you look through any pairs, and pretty much the most our popular pair is of course euro dollar, and you can check out the pound dollar. Pound dollar against, you will notice they all move around after 9 o'clock. You see the main big moves happening after 9 o'clock. What does it tell you, guys? That means we want to catch the move which happens at that particular time. That's the time when roughly European and London session starts, guys. You probably heard about the different sessions. We have American session, New York. We have Pacific Asian session, Tokyo, Sydney, London, EU. So that's what happens when the sessions changing. The market makes the most moves often, okay? But the you see on the euro dollar, for example, quite often the market starts to move after 9 o'clock. And we do have here also, you see, it's the, well, this is not very nice move, but again, so we have some movements. Again, you see it's after early hours, 8 o'clock, after 9 o'clock, again, some movements, right? So, of course, there will be some days when you have a bit messy, going up and down, but again, some nice moves you're looking at happening once again at 9, after 9 o'clock. So, and again, I think I gave you a good example. You see all of these movements happening around this time. So my strategy is pretty much easy, guys. What you do, that's what you can do as a beginner. You don't need to know anything, you see. All you can do is just, okay, let's say 9 o'clock. If you are whatever time zone, so you check it out on your screen, so it is 9 o'clock. Before 9 o'clock, you can place the orders. Two pending orders, buy stop and sell stop. And all you need to do is just like you're going to tell me, okay, so if I'm right here, am I supposed to buy or sell? How do you know? Buy or sell. So I'm going to tell you here, I have no idea if it's going up or going down. What I'm going to do, okay, let's say it's around 9 o'clock in the morning, and all I'm going to do is count 200 points, and I'm going to place my buy order here. And then I'm going to count from here 200 points down, and I'm going to place my order sell. That's it, guys. That's it. That's the strategy. That's all you have to do. You place those two orders, painting orders, 200 points above, 200 points below, and then you just wait for the market to move. So when you see market breaks out your direction, so what you can do is, of course, immediately cancel the opposite order and move your stop loss into break even, or maybe just keep it, let it go, because sometimes the market might go a little bit against you, then come back again. So that's the next part of the strategy, which you can decide what you want to do. So, but for example, if you are worried and you're a beginner only, you're starting with it, so that's what you do. When it started to move, some few pips, you move your stop loss into break even, and then you have nothing to lose, okay? So that's pretty much it, guys. How you deal with the entry points. Easy strategy. You don't need to know where the market goes, what it's going to do, where the trend lines. That's it. So, and as for take profit, again, you don't know how far it will go, how close. You only can go for after it's moved, let's say, whatever, 100 points or 10 pips, you can close half position. So you can open the lot size not point, not 2, close your not point, not 1, and let the rest of it run by trailing stop. You see, you can place the trailing stop, and then you can catch the whole move, okay? So instead of, for example, entering it and waiting for the move, and you don't know when it's going to turn around, what you can do, of course, you can notice that around some time the market reverses. So for example, you see here after 9 o'clock it moved up and then it's turned around. So for example, when the market moves, you already placed your stop loss at break even, and then you check it out. You see around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, usually it is opening of American session when the market can turn around, can reverse. So what you can do is you move stop loss a bit closer, or just close the profit you made before the American session opens. You see, so my time is around 2, sometimes it's about 3 o'clock, plus minus, it could be something like that. You see, guys, that's how you pretty much doing it. As you can see, the market moves up, and then again it reverses. So you see what time it reverses that's about 4 o'clock it's reverses. You see, it was going up. That's why, for example, you would have run a trailing stop, and then it would catch that nice move, right? So here is also, you see, it's reversed about 4 o'clock. So again, you could have catch all the nice move and by trailing stop. So that would be better option to do so. So that's, guys, how you do it. Just like, again, you get up at about before 9 a.m. My time, so before opening of European session. So it probably is about 7 GMT, and you just place those orders, and that's it. That's pretty much it. Nothing else you need to look for. You don't need any signals, absolutely nothing. So if you ask me, for example, why I'm placing the orders 20 pips above, 20 pips below, or 200 points, it's because, guys, for example, we do have, I don't know if that would be a good example, 9 o'clock, you see, yes, that's the good example. So you see the market was quite flat, then it moved down, and then it turned around. So we really want to catch that move, right? We don't want to get into this move. And that's why you see at before 9 o'clock, if I place my orders, right, 200 pips, 200 points, you see right here, I'm not going to get into this trade. You see, so it goes down, it does not reach my 200 points, it didn't trigger my order, then it's turned around, and this is going to get into my other order, right? So my other order 200 points, and that's it, and I'm going to get my profit. So that's why I'm placing 200 points. Once again, 200 points is because I have been trading for many years, and that was quite a good number for when it's like an impulse, right? So when it moves, the market jumps up or down, and so roughly 200 points is not that bad to avoid from unwanted trade. So that's how of course, sometimes you're going to get into the bad trades, of course. And then you're going to ask, well, how I'm going to deal with it when I get into the bad trades. So that's another part of the other strategy of how to deal with the losses. So you can decide you're going to take a loss, or your loss could be recovered. Okay, so you can, for example, if you got into the bad trade, when it turns around on you, of course, let's say here where you have another order buy, then you can close the loss, and then you can place buy order. You can buy with slightly bigger lot size, and then you hope that it will continue your way, and then you can cover the loss. Okay, so all of this is already up to you. You can choose what to do. So you see, guys, this is the simplest way of trading, and what is really good you can do is that particular type of trading fully automatically with EA JFX LineTrader Pro. And that's what I was going to show you. You know, I like to use the EA semi-automatic. I'm using the strategy, but what I do to, of course, to make it a little bit more advanced, I'm looking for small consolidations, okay, for little channels. And I use those little channels to place my orders. I'm putting the 20 pips up and 20 pips below from the channel, okay, not at a particular time. But of course I'm trying to be before also opening of European session and looking for this, like you see that, for example, that little consolidation before 9 o'clock. So I usually would draw a little channel and then place orders slightly the same, about 20 pips below and 20 pips above. But for example, like I'm saying, if you don't know how to do it, you don't know where those particular channels, if there is a channel or not channel, all you do is place orders, pending orders from that moment when you get in before 9 o'clock, let's say, and then you place them, buy and pending order sell. So let's see how it works with the EA, guys. All you have to do in the EA, you place the settings, okay? All we do is place an order size, wherever I go for setup close half and trail, which I told you close half positions, and the rest of it will be trailing. So we do take profit, like I'm saying, about 12 pips, so 120 points. The stop loss also, let's say 600. Move stop loss to break even, well, let's say also 120. And all the other settings, of course, you can change. And to make it fully auto on this, all you have to do, you go into here, buy stop and sell stop timed add. And this is where you add the time, which is, let's say, it was around 9 o'clock. So that would go like 8:59, and you place 8:59. So that means every single day the EA will look for the trades at 8:59. It will be placing those pending orders 8:59, 8:59. So then we have to put timed, we have the timed pending orders 200 pips. We have, well, I also put here 200 pips, and then you have to put how many minutes is going to wait for it. So I'm going to remove from here, guys, because I'm going to show you in a test again. But what you do, of course, it's for any pair. You can do it with any pair. All you need to do is just see what times it moves the most. For example, you see like pound pairs before London opening, right? So maybe it's not going to be around 9 o'clock of this time of my time. I think it's Moscow actually time. So, and then you see when's the movements happening after 9 o'clock. It's, you see, for example, it can be 11. So we have from 9 till 10. 10 till 11, 11 till 12, 12 till 1, or let's say until 2 o'clock. So we have about 5 hours, right? We want for 5 hours it is running. And what we do is we're going to put the time in minutes. So it's going to be 60 minutes is 1 hour times 5 is going to be like 300 minutes, right? So I'm going to show you now example. That's what we do. We place all the orders, levels, setups, and then I put, let's say, okay, we decided to put 8:59 our time and 8:59 200, right? And this is 300 minutes. It's going to look for those 5 hours, placing the order. So I'm going to put the settings a little bit more. Take profit 220, stop loss 600, move stop loss to break even slightly smaller. To be honest, guys, depends, you see, on the situations on the markets. Sometimes euro moves a bit faster, sometimes a bit slower. Actually, my original was 120 points, and then you close half positions. Right now I increased a little bit, but now I moved the stop loss a little bit. Let's do 160, right? Because I want a little bit more profit to get. Sleep buffer is about 30, so it's just to avoid sleeperage, which is happening more often these days. I'm going to trail stop the rest of the position after it closes the half, and with the trailing stop to 100 and the trailing step, let's say 100 points, because I want to get a little bit more profit. And guys, here of course in the CA we have a recovery system, so those trades which are going to be not profitable, we're going to try to recover, and I'm going to leave a little bit big lot size. Of course you can change it to, depends what kind of size of the account you can have. Recovery attempts, how many times you're going to leave. Stop loss, okay, let's do a take profit, let's do for recovery 600 points. It's not that bad for euro. Stop loss 500, and trailing stop, it's all for the recovery system, guys. If you're interested to see how recovery is working, so you can check the other video. So I'm going to have the settings for it, but the main point now is going to be fully automatically, and I have completely hands-free. Okay, so that's how many of you would really love to use, and we're going to use it. You see, euro dollar. Let's do the worst months, guys. The worst months is usually the winter months is January, February, and summer, June, July, August. So we're going to do the winter months, and let's see. I'm going to press start, and now you're going to see for yourself how does it work. Okay, so I'm going to, here we go. Now you can see, guys, it's very fast, and I'm going to slow down so you can see what is happening. You see it's placed order, pending buy order, and it's placed pending sell order. You see it just hit the buy order, got us a little bit of profit. You can see not well, it was break even, so it's just a very slow. I'm going to speed up a little bit again. So you see it's places, so that's 5 hours. You see if nothing happens, the orders are cancelled. Okay, so if nothing is happening for those 5 hours, we are not getting into the trade. So you see now we had a sell order. Now keep going for every day. It might not get every day, because you see sometimes the movements are very slow, or maybe we need to put more than 5 hours waiting for it, maybe about 6 hours, but that's what we can test. Okay guys, we can test different settings and different setups and see what is happening. So let's say what we have the end of the month. Okay, let's stop now, and well, okay, still 23rd of January, let it run a little bit more, and then we're going to see the result. But you see now it's completely hands-free. You see I'm having my hands here and I'm not doing anything. It trades its own on its own. It places the order. It's not going to be that many, because you see it's only, we're looking for 1 or 2 trades a day at that specific hour in the morning. So you don't have to sit and watch and do it yourself manually. EA does it all for you. Okay, I have been talking too much. Okay, let's see, what do we have right now? Let's just pause it for now. We do have a little bit of February, and let's see what do we have in the results. We do have at this moment, it's made $22, but you see in here, 1 trade is in profit and 1 trade is in recovery. Let's just finish this recovery, and then we can see, because you need to see when it's all closed, and then we can see that's it. You see, on 7th of February, everything is closed, and we're going to check it out. What did it do? Okay, what did we do? We were not there, and we want to see what happened with our trading, how much I've made. Okay, look, I have made $51 doing nothing. So what is it, 1%? And that's it. Okay, let's just see how bad the recovery was, what the lot size. We had maximum lot size. As you can see, we were starting with 0.04, right? And we're splitting our lot. You see one of the trades, split another trade, and so where else did we have? Well, I have put to the maximum, and our maximum recovery was 0.07. So that was one of the worst months, January, and went a little bit into February. It's not bad. You see, it's quite low lot size, and of course, I'm applying this for a $5,000 account. So if you can try different settings, guys, you can actually decide if you want how big your account. We can do test for a year, maybe longer. You see, you wouldn't go for like 10 years because the conditions are different on the market, and but we still can do so. And I will show you a little bit more different tests. Of course, you can check it out my Telegram channel where I send all of these updates and information, which is JFX. But you can see, guys, that's how it trades. You see, it's keep trading and keep trading. It's placing the orders, gets in, get out. If there is no opportunity, it's not getting in, it's not getting to the trades. You not expect thousands of trades. This is not what it does. It does exactly the strategy I just explained to you guys. That easy, hands-free, pretty much. Okay, let's say we have stop now. It is another month. So we have January and February. What are our results? We do have now already $140. So you see, we have made $140 doing again nothing. EA does it. And what's the lot size? The most important, we need to check out how big the lot size went into during the recovery. Again, it's only went 0.07. Well, we can continue and see. You see, if we would have our EA running for this, 2 months, that's what the profit would be. It's a back test, of course, but you understand the strategy, guys, right? So I'm telling you that's how the strategy works, and that's what you do. Okay, so we have March. Let's see when it finishes, what is it going to show you. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm telling you, you see how easy the strategy, and that's the fully automatically, completely hands-free. You can use with the CA. Of course, you can change take profit if you prefer to go for bigger one on more volatile pairs. Of course, the lots distances, the take profits could be bigger. Of course, that's what all you can try yourself. Try to test it to see which pair you prefer, how the pair moves, and apply different settings, setups, and check it out. So I'm going to just wait until the end of March, and then we're going to see, okay, it's 27th, let's get through another few, just waiting a little bit more, and we're going to finish 31st of March, so, well, pretty much the end. Okay, let's see, 1st of April. So we now have January, February, March, 3 months of trading. We decided to close. For example, we're going to see again at the results. So what is it? You look at this. It's already made us $364. And once again, touch free. And let's see again how big the lot size it went. Okay, you see lot size got a little bit higher during the recovery. So it sees now 0.2, which is still not bad, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to stop for now because you understand I'm just trying to show you how it works, what it does. And so we can see a little bit of report. Look at this, our maximum drawdown on this $5,000 account was only 2.38%. Okay, so it's only 2%. It's pretty much nothing. You see how wonderful it is? That's the full automatic. So guys, you can place these settings like I just showed to you and see it for yourself, back test it, of course, so you can put it on demo account and see how it works if you want to try it. So that's what, for example, you saw, what is this? The profit is $364. We had with euro dollar for 3 months. You see, because euro dollar is not as volatile as, for example, right now I'm actually applying this strategy to gold. Of course, with gold, I have different take profit. I have different stop loss. It's different, okay? But exactly the same strategy. The EA looks for specific hours to get into the market, and if you're interested again, when you sign up, I will send you, if you subscribe, I will send you the settings for gold, except I'm applying it only for a few months, and we had some ups and downs, and now a little bit different strategy. We use a recovery this month, okay, with this new add-ons to our EA, exactly the same EA. Look at this, guys. This month, this looks like we're going to make 600, we already made $693. You see, and the biggest lot size it went to is 0.64. So it's slightly grown at one of the recoveries that probably it had, because you know the market now is also moving, is really weird. And look at this, we have made $693. So that's a great result. I want to show you here, nothing is floating. You see, there is nothing floating. So you see, it's better result compared to euro dollar. Was very slow. It's 3 months, very slow, and it's made about $300. But you saw how low the lot size was there. Gold is very volatile. It's very risky to trade, and still you see, okay, the lot size went up a little bit high. This is the bigger accounts, about 7, nearly 8. It's actually over $8,000 now, right? Isn't it? Let's see. Yeah, it's over $8,000. And the other one was 5,000, and it was only 2% drawdown. This one would be slightly more. And I have been running this account for a long time, so. And look at this. This month is just great. It's doing great. I hope it's going to continue this way. So that's, guys, how you place the settings to make the EA work absolutely completely on auto. So that's, we've been asking me the questions, how to do it, and that's how exactly you do it. So you go into the settings and you place times and buy stop and sell stop timed at. If you have your strategy and you need to place limit orders, exactly the same you can do at specific hours. Just put the hours and that's it. And you're going to have it with wherever you want to place the timed at. If you don't want, for example, you want to buy and sell immediately, right? So then you remove everything, okay? And then you just place here, buy timed at whatever time you want to put. Let's do another example. So this would be only buying and selling at, we have expert, okay? We have the same settings. So let's just see an example. So this one does 200 pips above, 200 pips below. If I will go for no offset, then it's going to, let's say, at 8.59, it will be buying at that moment, and 8.59 it will be selling, and once again every single day it's going to do it every single day. Okay, well, it's not going to touch any all days, so we can actually leave it. And so I'm going to show you just an example. You're going to see that what it's going to do. You see, it's bought and sold at the same time, bought and sold, bought and sold. So it's not displaying the pending orders every single day. It buys and sells. Let's just see with the same settings, with the same setups, what exactly that system is going to make by the end of whatever. Let's see what we have in January right now. You see, it has more recoveries because we bought and sold this at the same time. We didn't have those distances. You see, that's how the system is really good, because you do have those distances to avoid unwanted movements, okay, to avoid unwanted trades. And that's what I'm saying, guys. I've been using this strategy for years, and so where I keep, you see, it's a bit more and more. We have lot sizes still not as big. We have lot size. One of them is 0.24. Another three is another two 0.10, 0.11. It's like, you see, many more trades are going on that way, and they can use the system. The system is also used when you buy and sell at the same time. There are some strategies how to trade it, and you also can apply it. You see, we have lots of actually positive trades now going on, and you can set it up yourself the way you want it, and use the recovery system again with this. Well, let's just let it run, and at the end of the month we're going to see how much it's done and what is floating. Because, you know, to try to finish it when completely everything is closed, you can't do it, because you see it's automatically running and buys and sells all the time, buys and sells all the time. But let's just see at least at the end of the month, what is it going to be. So we have still 27, but you can see the lot sizes on the recovery is not that big, 0.06, but it's very fast, and I'm going to check it out after we finish this. You see, it buys and sells and buys and sells. So you see another way of trading, buys and sells. And like just month, I'm going to wait until February. And we still keep going. You see, guys, keep going and keep going. And that's the worst month, okay? January, one of the not as good month. Okay, right now it's went into February, so it got a little bit more recoveries. Let's just maybe let it run to finish a little bit recoveries so we can see what do we have. But you remember when I was using my system, we didn't have so many recoveries, didn't we? We didn't at all. So it was only had like what few recoveries. You only saw 0.07 lot size. So right now I have quite a lot of recoveries because you see the trades are going on and going on and going on. It buys and sell and buys and sell. Of course we can, when we see, for example, so many trades, then you can manually like just turn it off and let's say, okay, let's just wait and recover them all, and then I will switch on my EA again. I mean, not the EA, the setting to buy and sell at the same time again. Okay, so it's cleared out a little bit. Okay, let's just see. Still has about 3 in recovery, so just let it go for a while. Maybe we will wait for until the end of February, just a little bit more. Okay, let's just check route for now. Okay, I'm interested to see what do we have. The strategy. Ah, okay, well, it's not bad. Look at this. We made $332. But we're still floating here. Well, pretty much if we will close it all, we will have a loss of $16 and $2. So we'll have loss of $18, but we will have another profits in here, you see? Okay, well, it's also, but let's see how big the lot size went. How big the lot size. Okay, so lot size went to 0.24. Let's have it run again a little bit longer, and maybe we can close it, all of them. And well, let's wait until the end. Okay, we have here, well, let's just do slower, and maybe I just can close them. No, okay, it's run away again a little bit. So because I don't want to go into the painting orders again, but that's going to be a little bit too long to wait for it to finish. Okay, watch out, we have only a little bit now. Okay, let's just run it until, if maybe we can catch when it's going to clear out completely. You see, it's keeping up, it's keep trading. You see, it's keep trading, but this is fully auto. You see, I'm not touching anything, it's completely fully automatic. And even if this buy and sell, it still keep going, it's still making us profit. But we want to know how big drawdown, the drawdown, right? That's important, big drawdowns. The smaller drawdowns, of course, the less riskier it is. Okay, so we still have 2 recovering, 3 in trading. Let's get a little bit less, and you still can see here, guys, the lot sizes, and here in recovery it's only 2 recoveries. It's not growing. It's still quite reasonable lot size, you see. Okay, it still keep going. So again, more trades. You see, obviously you should understand that also to keep all of these trades, if you have so many, you need to have a big account. You see, you can't apply it on a very small account. So you need to know the money management, how big your account is, right? So that's why when you have so many trades going on, like here we bought and sold in the same, you see how many trades is going, how many of them going on. So, but this is principle. I'm showing you how it works. Now you know how to make it fully automatically to trade on this with this EA and what it can do. See, that's how it's the use of it. Okay, we have some more. We still have recoveries quite a lot. It's clearing up. then get into other trades. Okay, look at this. It's pretty much clear out. End of the February, it's pretty much clear out, and I'm going to just slow down. Let's close it because I just wanted to show you the principle of it, how it works. We're going to stop, and then just let's check it out. Okay, what do we have? Look at this. We have better profit now, isn't it? We have with my strategy, we had $300 we made at the end of March. This is the end of February, and we made already $579. But let's see how big was the, I'm going to stop it, and let's see how big the drawdown in the report. Okay, it's not bad. Look at this. Only 0.97 was the drawdown. That's really good result also, isn't it? Good result. But you saw how many trades we ran in there, right? So you saw it, but still 9%. And well, that's fully automatically. I wanted to show you how it works. How can you set up? So I hope you find this video interesting and helpful for you guys. So if you like the video, of course, don't forget to like, subscribe. If you want to get the CA, guys, it's only $20 a month subscription. It's really cheap at this moment, but you see it's working, it's doing its job. And like I'm saying, but of course, different conditions on the market, you never know. I'm showing you the back test. I'm doing the real test on gold account right now. Follow all my videos, of course, on YouTube. I'll show you the progress, reality, everything, wherever it makes, wherever it lose, you can see it all. And but I like to use it as a semi-manual, as you see me in my videos doing it. Yeah, the subscription is going to be until this year, end of this year, and from January it's going to increase a little bit. So if you, for example, join now, you secure your place and your price, it will be fixed for you forever, as long as you're going to keep the subscription. It's very low because you can see you can make it all back. Of course, you need to be careful and know all of this, how the settings are working, or use these settings, but it's all up to you. So of course, I just wanted to show you how it works, and I see you in my next video, guys. Happy trading. Bye.